I'm Storm Team 8 meteorologist Matt Kirkwood, and we are officially halfway through meteorological winter, and it's finally going to look like winter around here with a snowstorm and system heading right over the state, and that's going to turn everything white this weekend. So usually I say, hey, you have to head to the north for the best snow. That's really not going to be the case, although the best snow will be to the north. But even areas in southern lower Michigan will have some snow out there. It won't be enough to do some snowmobiling, but certainly some skiing out there. This is where we currently stand as we head into the weekend. You can see the best snow is up across the UP, as you might expect, also right around the Gaylord area, and 78% of the state covered with snow. That is an improvement compared to last week. Now, in terms of how much snow is on the ground, a good solid foot of snow, even at the National Weather Service in Gaylord, which is in the Waters area, has 13 inches of snow. Up around East Jordan, right around 10 inches of snow. Charlevoix coming in with around 8 inches of snow. So this is the best spot if you want to do some snowmobiling up here, at least on this side of the bridge. Up across the UP, really not much change. I was up there last weekend. Excellent snowmobile conditions. Now, even the groomers out there are covering up the wet spots, some of the swampy areas. Those are improving, especially with some cold temperatures continuing into the weekend. Here's that storm system I was talking about. It's going to move in Friday night from southwest to north and east, and I think a lot of us will be shoveling snow, especially across central and southern lower Michigan by Saturday morning. It will continue snowing out there right on through the rest of the day. Area of low pressure should basically split lower Michigan, and that's going to place areas from I-96 or Grand Rapids southward briefly in a mix. Could be a little bit of snow, could be, a little bit of sleet, could be a little bit of rain, but that won't last long. As we wrap in the cold air behind it, that means lake effect snow showers kicking in, also windy conditions. Now be aware of this. We'll likely see some wind gusts later on Saturday afternoon into Saturday evening and Saturday night, up around 40 miles an hour, maybe even more than that. So if you're traveling with those high profile snowmobile trailers, and on Sunday as well, if you're up on those ski lifts, be aware those wind chills are going to be rather chilly, and I'll show you those in just a moment. But we're just going to continue adding on to that snow. So the million-dollar question is, how much snow are we going to get? This is your RPM model, and I think it's pretty safe bet to say that in many areas, 3 to 6 inches of snow by 6 o'clock on Saturday. But keep in mind, let's not forget about the lake effect component, which will add on, looks like another 3 to 6 inches. So I think grand total, most areas across the state will pick up around 6 inches to as much as a foot of snow as we close out the weekend on Sunday. That's the GFS model. I looked at the European. It says essentially the same thing. High temperatures, if you're out there on Saturday, most of lower Michigan will be in the 30s, even some 40s towards Detroit area, 20s across the UP. And on Sunday, that colder air wraps in. That's why we'll have the lake effect, and you see much of the state in the 20s. Now, if you're up around Gaylord northward, high temperatures only in the teens. Now, keep in mind, there's quite a bit of wind expected, especially later on Saturday into the Sunday time frame. These are wind chill temperatures for Sunday in the teens throughout much of central lower Michigan, even single digits to the north. So keep that in mind. I know a lot of people are taking off skiing this weekend, including us up north. So bear that in mind. We have a 3-day weekend for many of us with Martin Luther King holiday on Monday. Okay, here's some of those wind gusts projected out there. I'll take it right through noon on Sunday, and you can still see well above 30 miles an hour. I think the strongest will actually occur Saturday night. 8 to 14 day outlook, yeah, it has us just barely in the above average temperatures, but this is the coldest time of year. Actually, the average high is right around 30 degrees, so we can still get some snow out of this type of pattern. And then you can see slightly below average in terms of precipitation. The storm track will likely shift a little bit further south of us, but overall, a lot of the snow that we're going to get this weekend will stick around. So that is certainly some good news. You can also check out more details on my snow conditions report at woodtv.com. Take advantage of the snow and have a blast this weekend.